edition of Size Eyes on the Skies.
Out there, but they're not going to last much longer. I'll let you know how low we'll go coming up.
And Jan Ryherd has your national weather right after this. Size Eyes on the Skies starts now.
It's Monday night on ISU TV, broadcasting live from Ames, Iowa. And this is Size Eyes on the Skies. ISU TV's longest-running television program brings you the weather from around the country to the heart of Iowa. The ISU Meteorology Department team of forecasters keep you ahead of the storm. From Iowa's most trusted weather team, this is Size Eyes on the Skies.
And welcome back to Size Eyes on the Skies. I'm accompanied by Sharpe.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was lovely. I got to go see an improv group hosted by the university. Hilarious.
And what was that like?
It was a lot of fun. It was a group of people taking suggestions from the audience and just performing off the bat. It wasn't a rehearsed show.
I hope it was outside, as this weekend was absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you got to spend much outdoors. I was outdoors much of this weekend. Our temperatures made it up in the 70s. Actually, looking at our day planner ahead tonight, today was our last above average day. By 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, we're going to be at 45, so about 20 degrees cooler than where we were this morning. At noon tomorrow, 51, so a big difference. We had a cold front move through today, and by 6 p.m. tomorrow evening, we're looking at our temperature topping out around 54 degrees. Clouds will be working in throughout the day tomorrow. Another big issue tomorrow will be breezy. Just how breezy will it be? I'll let you know coming up in a bit.
All right, let's take a look at your national weather with Jan Ryherd.
Hey guys, it was a rainy day up here in the north in the United States. I'll tell you more in just a little bit.
Let's take a look at our national weather with Jan Ryherd.
Hey guys, welcome back. It was a beautiful day across the states. Pretty regular temperatures, a little bit above average. As we look around the nation, right now we've cooling off a little bit from our highs today. Going up to the northeast, 67 in Pittsburgh currently, 72 down in Cincinnati, 47 up in Syracuse. Down to the south, again, just a little bit cooler, but still very nice. 74 in New Orleans, 73 in Little Rock, 75 over in Atlanta. Taking it over to the west coast, we've got 70 down in Santa Monica, 75 in Las Vegas, gorgeous, sunny or partly cloudy over there. Up to the Pacific Northwest, we've got 55 in Seattle currently, 58 in Salem. And over here to the plains, 48 right now in North Platte, clear skies, 64 down in Kansas City, and 66 around here in Des Moines. Taking a look at our clouds and radar, we can see all these clouds over here and a lot of rain up here in the Dakotas and Minneapolis today. You can see it coming across South Dakota all the way up into Minnesota. And it's bringing them a lot of rain today. And you can see all the snow and rain over here in Montana. Looking at our watches and warnings, not a whole lot to talk about. There is, over here in Colorado, we have a freeze warning, and then over here in Kansas, frost advisory. So it's going to get a little bit chilly there tonight. Looking at our futurecast, we can expect a little bit more of the same. The low that was bringing all the rain up here will just move up to the north to Canada. Same with all this rain over here in Michigan. As that moves, it'll bring more rain over here across the eastern United States. And that just continues to expand out and move off. Looking at tomorrow's highs, a little bit cooler than today. Still fairly nice though for the fall. 61 in Billings, 68 in Denver, 61 down in St. Louis, and 74 in Atlanta. Our travel city for this week is Akron, Colorado. For tomorrow, they'll be high 59, Wednesday 70, and then cooling off a little bit. Back up to 71 on Saturday, a very nice day there. A little bit of rain possibly on Sunday, but otherwise a very nice week for them.
And now let's take a look at our trivia question. What percentage of the world's tornadoes take place in the United States? Is it A, 25%, B, 50%, C, 66%, or D, 75%? All right, let's welcome Zach Sharpe with your Iowa weather.
It was another beautiful day out there today, but our temperatures will continue to drop. Just how low will they go? I'll let you know coming up after the break. Our temperatures warmed up nicely out there today. However, we're at 61 degrees outside the studio right now with a northwest wind at 10 miles an hour, and will continue to pick up overnight with our dew point at a very comfortable 45 degrees out there with clear skies. Looking around much of the state right now, the coolest temperatures are off to our north and northwest, where the cold temperatures have been allowed to work their way in this afternoon. The cold front continues to slide off to the southeast this evening across southeast Iowa, and that is where ahead of the front our temperatures are in the mid or upper 60s to lower 70s, but behind the front you can see those lower to upper 50s are starting to work in, like 53 in Sioux City, 57 in Mason City, and 62 in Waterloo. Our temperatures will continue to take a nosedive throughout this evening and will be about 20 degrees cooler from our temperatures today, which in Des Moines we were at 66, Ottumwa at 67, 59 in Fort Dodge, and 57 in Mason City. So subtract 20 degrees off those temperatures for your highs tomorrow. Now the winds are starting to pick up behind the front, and they'll continue to pick up throughout this evening and much of the day tomorrow, setting up for a very windy day. Right now we're looking at 15 miles an hour in Des Moines, 10 here in the city of Ames, and 12 out in Council Bluffs. Now we can see those clouds started to work in as that cold front worked across the state today, and those clouds will start to diminish by tomorrow afternoon, setting up for a mostly cloudy day. We tried to have a few rain showers work into the state today. However, they sort of dissipated and not a whole lot of precip came from this storm system, which was fortunately good for those farmers out in the field. Taking a look at our futurecast, we see those clouds start to break up by early tomorrow morning. We may have a few start to work in by tomorrow afternoon. However, they're not going to be that thick, and they'll continue to work throughout much of the day. Now our forecast low is 32 tonight, partly cloudy with those breezy conditions. Those winds will be gusting up to 30 miles an hour at times, and that will be the same scenario tomorrow. Our highs will only make it up to 54. Those breezy conditions with, once again, as our winds will be out of the west-northwest at 11 to 20 miles an hour. And taking a look at your extended forecast, we start to warm up again by Wednesday as the high as 60. However, there are a slight few rain showers possible on Thursday. However, Friday's looking very comfortable for your trick-or-treat forecast if you're going out. Sometimes people have it on Thursday evening. It may be cool in the overnight hours. As you can see, Friday night a low of 29, so you will definitely want to grab that jacket or hope your Halloween costume is very warm. Otherwise, we start to rebound by later next week.
Time for a second look at our trivia question. What percentage of the world's tornadoes take place in the United States? Is it A, 25%, B, 50%, C, 66%, or D, 75%? And your answer is D, 75%. So, were you guys surprised? 75% of the
I would have
world's
said
tornadoes?
66% because if you look at all those numbers, you had all the even numbers, like 0, 25, you had whole numbers, and then you had the weird 66%. So process of elimination, I would have went the weird number out. But
I also thought 75, but I just knew it had to be a high number, so.
Yeah.
But 75 is pretty high. We
Yes.
get a lot of tornadoes around here.
However, we're getting out of tornado season.
Yep.
We're looking at winter coming up.
We are. Snow.
Scary part is if
around.
it did precip Friday night, we'd be looking at snow with a low of 29.
Oh,
So it is
no,
going to get
not
very,
yet.
very cold. So, but it doesn't look like it will stick around. However, mid-November, looking at the long-range models, looks to warm up to about average. So No cold snaps. However, winter reality will set in really fast.
It's good. It'll stay nice for a little while, but winter will come.
I'm looking to hold on to fall for as long as I can.
You know, okay, snow is not that bad. I love it. You know, it's fun. You know,
It's good if you don't have to shovel it. So like
Well,
being here at college is not
yeah,
as bad.
okay, you know, but yeah, because the university does it. However, you know, not the greatest job, but you know, it's, you know, I love it. You know,
Yeah.
I would, if they give me a shovel, I would definitely go out.
Walking to class at 8 a.m., that is going to be rough.
Although it's not like high school anymore, where just like 6 inches of snow cancels school. You know, it takes a lot for college to cancel.
Yeah. And it's not even the snow that's bad about walking to class. It's the wind. That's when it gets.
Yeah. So
that's when it's not fun.
And well, and last year, if you recall, we had quite a few days where we were exceptionally cool with, you know, negative wind chills, which made it
got
brutal.
Down.
Yeah, and we had, even up in Wisconsin, we had negative 50-degree wind chills, so hopefully we don't see anything like that this year. Well, thank you for joining us tonight on this edition of Size Eyes on the Skies. Join us again on Wednesday night as we will have a different crew in, but until then, thank you for joining us.